Hi, welcome to another video. This time I wanted to show you my newly finished third sketchbook. I did a sketchbook tour of my previous sketchbook like 1.5 years ago. And that was received really well, that video. So I thought maybe I can show you this one too. As you can see, this one took me 3 years to complete, but with this one, it only took me 1.5, which means I'm getting faster. It doesn't mean that the sketches in the sketchbook have gotten better, but I'm getting slightly faster and I have more motivation to draw again, which is really good. And yeah, I wanted to share this little journey with you. I'm filming this with a very strange setup. Basically, I have a lamp above my desk and I glued a webcam to it to have like both of my hands to flip through it. Last time I filmed the previous sketchbook tour, I hold my phone with one hand and I had to flip through the pages with the other, which was a bit complicated. But that also means that this webcam that I glued to the lamp might not have the best quality, but I think we can live with that, hopefully. The cover of the sketchbook is very similar to my other two sketchbooks. They all have like a kind of theme, and the theme, this is sketchbook 2 and this is sketchbook 1. The theme is Pokemon, as you can tell. I wanted to keep this, the new sketchbook, also in a more simple style like this, but then I kept adding more colors and more colors, and I was like, okay, whatever. But I think it looks good. On the first page, I put on a bunch of stickers that I had laying around for multiple years. Some of them I got from conventions, some of them were like little extras in manga volumes and stuff. I didn't know where else to put them, and I had them laying around in a little drawer. So I thought maybe I could just, glue them on the first page of the sketchbook. And then I would also not have to think of something to put on the first page of the sketchbook. Because drawing on the first page of a new sketchbook is always like, there's kind of like a pressure to make it good because it's the first thing you see when it open it up. So instead I decided to glue on stickers. I also did that with the back side, but there are not as many. Yay! The actual first page you might have seen if you are subscriber of this channel for slightly longer time. It's an Iron Mouse sketchbook spread. I also actually filmed this thing and uploaded it to YouTube. Since then, the glitter that was in the pen that I used for like highlights and stuff spread everywhere. This whole page is very glittery. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. Also, I glued on all of these stickers and they're like 3D, which might have not been the best idea because it made drawing on the other pages a bit more difficult. But it's okay. It's a learning experience, right? But it looks good, and that's the most important part, right? Even though this is not like the best page and my best drawings, I still really like them. I especially still like this Iron Mouse a lot. I thought maybe in this sketchbook I could do reference sheets for all of my OCs, especially the ones that I have neglected for a few years now. Spoilers, I did not make a reference sheet for all of my OCs, but I tried. So yeah, this is one of them. This is probably one of the best drawings in the sketchbook. I'm still really happy with how I was able to do the pose and stuff. So yeah, also spoiler, the rest of the sketchbook might not be as good as this single drawing, but it's okay. It's okay. This is my other OC. You might have seen her if you've seen the previous sketchbook tour. Maybe I can quickly find the old drawing of her. Okay, there she is. This is from March 2021, and this is December 2023. So it's a slight difference, I think. we got a little sketch of Kaito Kid because I like him a lot. He's my favorite Detective Conan character, together with Akai. And we got a Meryl, which is one of my favorite Pokemons. I just wanted a reason to glue a bunch of stickers in it and something to fill the whole page with. So there isn't really any thought behind this sketch. It's just for fun. This is the last reference sheet I did of an OC in this sketchbook. So yeah, I gave up rather quickly. And this was for Draw This in Your Style. There will be more little sketches for Draw This in Your Styles in this sketchbook, actually. And also, this is one of my favorite pages of my sketchbook, which might not be the best indicator for the quality of the rest, because this is like one of the first pages. So yeah, it's kind of not getting better than this, basically. Here's the hashtag for the Draw This in Your Style. There's a little sketch thing of me that I never finished. And this is another Draw This in Your Style. I really like how this looks, actually. I wish I made it bigger to actually use the whole page, but it's okay, it's fine. I'm not sure if some of you know, but my mental health is not the best. And some of these drawings in the sketchbook might reflect that, but that's okay. And here's another drawing of my OC. Yay! I used a reference for the pose, and I think it turned out really cute, actually. Yeah. Again, even though I did use a reference and stuff, the anatomy is not perfect, but I still really like this drawing. I think it's still cute. Like I said, my mental health and stuff, but let's focus on these Pokemon. You might have also seen a video of me drawing this. It was a video where I tested acrylic paint markers, and I still like this page, actually. This is just a random sketch of a nameless OC. She will get a name later on. Also, this is the start where I'm using sticky notes to cover up mistakes that I made. With this, I I drew the hand the wrong way around, then I covered it with a sticky note and also drew a different hand. I highly recommend that for like physical, traditional drawings and stuff. If you make a mistake, you can just use those sticky notes. Also, it looks just really cute to put like multiple sticky notes, and it gives the page a different kind of texture, and I think it looks really cute, actually. The sketch in the back, I just abandoned it, and then I put on a bunch of sticky notes that I wanted to use for the previous page. I was thinking about maybe doing this or this, and then I ended up using this instead. Here are some thumbnail sketches I did for future drawings. I didn't use any of these thumbnail sketches for future drawings, except that one, actually. But all the other ones I kind of abandoned. This is just a page where I tried out a bunch of pens and shit. This is probably 90% of what my sketchbook looks like, is these really non-planned doodles and sketches, trying out pens and shit. I might cut out some of these pages because they're really just insignificant and not as nice to look at, actually. We got more thumbnail sketches. Wow, I actually drew all of these. Here's an example of me just trying out random pens. Again, with the sticky notes, even though I did cover this up with like sticky notes and shit, it's still really not my best sketch. And I wish for this little drawing of Yui from K-On! I actually used brown for the hair. I don't know what I was thinking. It looks like shit. But I do like this pose. I think that turned out pretty good. Oh, I like this page a lot. I was drawing with the acrylic paint markers. This is not acrylic paint marker, but this is, and this, and this. And I really like Porygon Z and Rotom. I think they're just really cute and underrated Pokemon. For this one, I actually painted the wrong colors at first, so I had to cover it up. Not me being a fake fan or anything. And yeah, these are also really cute. Also, again, I like... Oh, this is something completely different underneath this. And the rotom, I fucked it up. But yeah, I think the sticky note is just a really nice addition to make a sketchbook page a little bit less boring. And I really, really like how this rotom turned out. I don't know, something about the coloring and the highlights just make it so satisfying to look at for me. Oh, I also tried out different art styles. I always try to credit them. Sometimes I just don't remember the name of the artist that I used as a reference. I'm sorry in advance for that. But I also always tried my best to find the original artist and just write down their handle. So I can maybe also later on go to their page and see if I was able to like kinda follow their art style or not. This is another Draw This in Your Style by Try Again, an artist I really like, and I follow them on Instagram. Also, yeah, you can see for this, also I used a lot of sticky tapes to cover it up. Also down here. And once again, these like Draw This in Your Styles by Try Again that I like drew in my style, in my sketchbook, my favorite pages of all of them. I think it just turned out really cute. I don't know. It's really rare for me to be actually happy and proud of what I'm drawing, but sometimes that's also okay, right? Something I never finished. And here is the nameless OC from before, but her name is Celia now. And she's like a magical girl. This is supposed to be a magical girl outfit. I'm not really good at designing those things. I might try my best. Also, you might be able to tell that this magical girl outfit is very similar to Mana's magical girl outfit. I was thinking about putting them maybe in the same universe and making like a whole group of magical girls. Unfortunately, I kind of abandoned that idea. I haven't done a lot of OC stuff in a while, but I really want to go back to it someday. Another style study. I used regular ballpoint pen for the outlines, and they reacted really badly with the alcohol marker for the skin, and they bled a lot, which is very unfortunate. Yeah. And we got Mesmerizer Miku. This is probably back when the song was really hyped, and I couldn't resist drawing one of the little poses from the music video. This is another art style study like the previous page. Unfortunately, I did not write down the name of the original artist. So this pose is not my idea. This character is not my idea. I just drew something I found on probably Instagram or something. I wish I wrote down the handle of the original artist, but I did not, unfortunately. And we got a little Kaito kid. This was like a month before the new movie got released in German theaters, and I was really excited for the new movie. Yeah, and now I'm really excited for the next Detective Conan movie, but we don't have a release date for Germany, unfortunately. But I'm still really hyped. We got another little sketch of my OC Mika, and I really liked how this turned out, and then I immediately wanted to draw another masterpiece in my sketchbook, and we got this garbage. And I was so mad at myself. I really hate this page. Like, this turned out so good, and then the next drawing I'm doing turns out like this. But that's just sometimes how it is. You do something really good and you wanna like keep on that same high and do something that you like equally as much, but then you fail. And that's okay, I guess. I actually really, really like this sketch a lot. Maybe I'm gonna turn this into a digital version too. Maybe, if I don't forget. Oh, we got more of these random thumbnail doodles and trying out different stuff and shit. This is actually something I turned into a digital drawing for my birthday last year. And this is like I tried to design a maid outfit. I try to figure out how to draw anatomy quickly and consistently and stuff. I didn't write down the name, but these are, oh god, how do I pronounce that name? Savi-chan? On Instagram and Twitter. She does a lot of Hololive fan arts, and she drew Fuamoko, and I tried to draw that in my style. And then I tried to only look at this and this sketch without looking at the original from her, and then trying to do that in my style. Well, it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever. Oh, another draw this in your style. This is from Airi. I also did a digital version. This is just a little sketch, but I do like how it turned out actually. And here's like a little, oh god, what's the English name? Clefairy, and I think it looks really cute. Oh, and for this, I watched a video of actually Ray or June, and they have like this technique that they use a highlighter, and they roughly either they just scribble or they do like boxes and very rough shape of a body, and then they use a different pen on top of it. It didn't quite work for me, but I will try this technique later in my sketchbook again, and I think I kinda slowly get the hang of it on how June does it. But I think it actually is a really good technique to just use a very light, maybe even pastel highlighter before, and then drawing on top of that. Another draw this in your style by Try Again. I did not have the will. I did not have the desire to color this in, unfortunately. I still think it's cute. It's not as good as the other two. But I decided not to color it in the end. And here I found a pose on Pinterest I wanted to try, and I did it once, and I did it twice, and I did it 3 times, and 4 times, and 5 times. The same pose, actually. And I think the third one turned out the best. But in the end, they're all not really good. Oh, I like this page a lot. That's me, my VTuber model. Hi. I wanted to design a special new outfit, and I still think the outfit is cute. Maybe someday I will actually commission someone to make it like a live 2D model outfit, whatever. Basically, it's a school uniform, but it has like a bunch of patches, and maybe I stole that idea from my OC. Like, I just reused it, but don't tell anyone. And the cardigan is like basically like an add-on, and it has a lot of copyright infringement materials. They're like patches on the cardigan. I wanted to make this like a toggle so I can take it off. This is basically the regular outfit with just original design patches, and then the cardigan has like references to like games I like and anime. We got like Kaito Kid, we got Porygon Z, we got Dark Bum from Isaac, we got a Time Gear from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a Triforce, a little Meryl, and then I can like take it off and just keep like a little add-on, because I don't own the rights to any of these. And then I tried to figure out what the best hairstyle would be for that outfit. I wanted to go with this one. This is not a ponytail. It's a one-sided pigtail. But unfortunately, I did like a little PNG tuber of this outfit. Most people thought it was a ponytail. It was a pigtail. It was supposed to be a pigtail. I do like the short hair version a lot, though, and the long hair version. I really hope that someday, when I have the ability to commission someone for another live 2D model, I can make a version with like long hair, because I think that might be really cute. Oh, again, another art style study. This is the artist. I wanted to color this in, but in the end I didn't. Very unfortunate. Oh, and this is like a little sketchbook doodle I did while I was in a Discord call with a friend, and I just drew whatever came up in our conversation, or whatever I just wanted and felt like. those are supposed to be the sunglasses from SpongeBob. I really think that's kind of cute. It looks like I ate something and I have like food stains around my mouth, but it's just skin color that went through the page from the other side. From this drawing, again, I forgot to write the artist name. Not my idea, not my post. So I just tried to like copy it. I also wanted to like outline it, but I gave up. Little doodle of a streamer I like. Another little doodle of a streamer I like. I tried to do more, studies of how to draw actual anatomy. I think they are okay. Here are more of these. I just found random stuff on Pinterest and tried to copy it. Maybe I should have used a pencil before, then I could like erase and maybe try to get it more closely to the actual, reference and stuff. But yeah, just a little practice. Unfortunately, the page beside that is really empty. Ooh, mouthwashing fan art. I'm a really big fan of the game, actually. It left a huge impact on me, and I wanted to do like little fan art in my sketchbook. I used a combination of like acrylic paint markers and water-based markers, actually. And I think it looks cute, but yeah, you can tell what is that underneath? Oh, let's keep it that way. Oh, and this is basically, I didn't mess up. I just thought that maybe 2 sticky notes would look better than just 1 random sticky note. Oh, I had like a bunch of pages where I drew something, but I hated it so much I want to cover it up. So I have like these little doodles, these little Pokemon doodles. I actually did all of these at my work. In Germany, we call it Arbeitszeitbetrug. It's my favorite activity at work, actually. So yeah, I just glued those in. And for these Pokemon drawings, I used the random Pokemon generator, and I just drew whatever I got. And this is something. It's a sketchbook, it doesn't have to make sense, right? I'm a Pokemon! Yay, yay. And this is when I tried to redesign my VTuber model, my PNG tuber, my whatever. Yeah, I kind of gave up. I actually want to do like a whole full body thing, like reference sheet style, whatever. But I wrote down pink hair and green tips because I didn't feel like coloring it in. And now I have pink hair and green tips, actually. Wow. Nemona from Pokemon. I don't have a lot of good skin colors. I tried. Oh, and this is like a Peanut from Animal Crossing, the villager, but as a human. I was part of an Animal Crossing Gijinka humanized villager collab. I did this little sketch to figure out what I wanted her to look like, more or less. You got like pigtails and make them like curly to make it look like the tail, reference the tail. The ears, we got this off-the-shoulder shirt with the stripes and a choker. I did turn this into a digital drawing, and I think it turned out pretty good. You can check out my Instagram, a little plug, sorry, not sorry, if you wanna see the finished drawing. Ooh, I actually like this page, even though it's really empty. I don't think the camera picks it up really well because of the light. The pink is really bright. Basically, it's from the music video, these two of Minaukawa. Nice try. Bro, I probably butchered that name. Oh my god. Just me, that's me, but like in the poses of the music video. And this is from Lag Train. I think it looks really cute, actually. I wish I colored them in, but it's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, we got Kaito Kid and the goat. It's like a scene from one of the movies. I don't know which one, but I just think it's really fucking funny. Oh, and we got another Draw This in Your Style from Try Again. Probably the best page in my sketchbook. Not gonna lie, I really like this page. It only has 1 sticky note. But yeah, I think it looks really cute. I like the colors, and it's just really cute. Oh god. things are falling outside. Oh, let's start with these. Basically, they're like designs for maybe a future VTuber model outfit. This is supposed to be like a bunny suit, and the theme was like bartender or something. Me and Chad came up with this idea. I thought it would be really funny because I don't drink alcohol, but like a bar-themed VTuber outfit or something, and we're only serving non-alcoholic drinks and Chad or something. It looks more like a weird magical girl outfit than a bartender outfit. But to be honest, I also don't know what a bartender looks like. I've never been to a bar. Also, I thought maybe I will do the regular pigtails, or maybe like also a second hairstyle with like braids. Those are supposed to be braids, whatever. And this is like a Menhera style outfit. You know, my mental health is not the best, but naja. I drew a bunch of Neko Atsume cats on this page because I didn't know what else, and I didn't want to use anything that had like markers that could bleed through and ruin this perfect page. So this is just a random page filler. And this is March from Fields of Mystery. I really like him. I also wanted to draw Baylor because he's my other favorite character from the game, but I didn't. But I should definitely do it in my new sketchbook. So yeah, I really like this one. I used some washi tape. It has a really weird texture, actually. Ew. And yeah, I think it's cute. I'm not really good at drawing male characters. So far, I think he was one of the only male characters in the sketchbook. You can tell I'm not good at drawing manly men, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Oh no, not this page. I tried to draw my cats, Toko and Aqua. They were sitting on my left on the windowsill, and I want to like draw them, but they kept moving, and I'm not good at drawing cats. And I didn't use a pencil, I just went in with like, you know, felt tip pens. And I'm not good at drawing cats, and they look like those weird Renaissance paintings of people who also don't know how to paint cats. They look a bit cursed, especially Toko she looks kind of human. I don't know, and Aqua's just my cats don't look like that, I swear. They look normal. And that's me. I wasn't really feeling very well on that day. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I really like the drawing overall. Ooh, on this page we got some Hololive members who are no longer with us, unfortunately. It was a rough time, okay? It was a rough time. Oh, I didn't write down the month, did I? This is April, so this should also be April 2025. Yeah, I had feelings. Oh, there's like a little cringe text, don't read that. I also wanted to color it in, but I don't think I would have the right colors for all of them. Especially not, I don't have a lot of browns, so I just decided to leave them as is. But it's just a little nice tribute to people that shaped the path for VTubers, and, you know. We got a page with random Pokemon. I used the random Pokemon generator until I got something I was happy with, and then I just drew them. And on that day I didn't really feel like drawing, but I still wanted to put something in my sketchbook. That's why they are not colored in and there's no details and whatever, but it's okay. It's a way to fill a sketchbook, I guess. We don't talk about that page. Okay, but for real, first of all, sometimes I just really like video games and like the art in video games, and I want to redraw them because I like the art style and I want to practice that art style. And this is like something I did for a wedding. My camera really does not like this page at all. It doesn't want to focus. This is like a little anime screenshot redraw, but with me. Because why not? I really like this page. I really like it. I like this. Also, again, this is like the technique I mentioned earlier from June with the first using highlighter for like guidelines and stuff, and then using a different pen on top of it. I tried it again here. I never finished this, unfortunately, but I think it helps. It helps a lot. So if you are a traditional artist, I do recommend that method of using like a highlighter as your instead of your pencil or something, and just sketching, and then on top of it use a darker color to outline it, basically. Ooh, for this page I tried out new acrylic paint markers I got, and they were like really fucking cheap. I think they're like 7 euros? Or was it less than 7 euros for all of these colors? And they are really good. As you can see, they don't bleed through the page at all, and just a really nice variety of colors, and they have brush nibs. And the white, you can tell I tried out the white. The white has a great coverage. So yeah, I got a little Oddish, and we got a Shaman, and I don't remember the English name of this Pokemon, but it's cute. It's cute. Yay. And I used some stickers I got and glued them on. This is also one of my favorite pages in my sketchbook. It's basically just a shit ton of thumbnail sketches for drawing ideas featuring me. And yeah, I already finished that one. I'm working on this one right now, which is like a screen shot redraw of Breaking Bad, but with me. This is supposed to be like the Better Call Saul pose he does in the courtroom, but I'm not really good at drawing, you know, difficult angles and stuff. But yeah, so I finished this one too, and I wanted to make this like a animation. It's like from the Teto song, Teto Territory, I think. Here, I can't wait to actually draw all of these as like finished, colored, digital drawings. I think they're gonna turn out really good. This is like the meme with the people with blue eyes, but I'm gonna use green eyes because I have green eyes. And this is also from a Discord call. I was with friends, and I just drew a shit ton of random stuff I saw. I was invited to a wedding of one of my coworkers, and she wanted me to draw her wedding guests in this weird caricature fashion art style. I don't fucking know how to call that, so I practiced that. We got that's supposed to be KK Slider. This is from a thumbnail I saw on YouTube while I was in a Discord call. It's just some guy holding up a Flareon and looks really fucked. The Ouroboros worm from The Binding of Isaac. Isaac from The Binding of Isaac. This is supposed to be Eggman. I drew some random Discord GIFs that were sent in the Discord chat while we were in the call. This is supposed to be Eggman. That's like a sour candy worm, and he's bawling. We got a piece of bread with the word "and." I don't know. And these are also from a random thumbnail. Oh, and I'm not sure if I can show this. It's like, I mean, there's nothing explicit about this, right? I use the random gesture drawing site, and I try to do some gesture drawing to maybe someday be better at anatomy. Maybe someday. Ooh, this is one of the last pages, actually. Here I did like a bunch of thumbnails that you can't see because the camera kinda doesn't want to focus on it. These are like thumbnails I did for a recent art stream. I drew a card for my coworker's wedding. She likes Rapunzel from the Disney movie version, so I tried to draw her. And the little chameleon. His name is Pascal, I think. I don't know. But yeah, not the best page for like one of the last sketchbook pages, but it's okay, it's whatever. A while ago on Instagram, there was like a quiz that was pretty popular and going around. It was like related to the ice cream meme, if you know, the One Love Life song that got viral. And you can like take a quiz, and then you got your made and ice cream flavor or whatever. And I redrew the one I got. I think it was mango. And we got the last page. And I kinda gave up because I was tired. So yeah, this is me. And that's it, that's the end date. That's the whole sketchbook. wow, what a journey. This one took me 1.5 years. I do already have a new sketchbook that I started in. So I'm hoping that the next sketchbook, I can show you a little preview if you want to. Again, I always paint on the cover after I'm done with the sketchbook, you know, so it doesn't rub off or get dirty. Little sneak peek. Well, the first page I glued in a bunch of stickers I got from Dokumi. And ooh, here's a little sneak peek. If you're here on this channel, on my channel for the first time, and you are here for art stuff, this is unfortunately not a channel for you. I don't really do a lot of art related videos anymore. Most of my videos now are just gaming. But I do stream on Twitch. The username is the same one as on YouTube, Luzi492. 492 is the Pokédex number of Shaman. Maybe that makes it easier to remember. And I do art streams from time to time. So if you are only here for the art, maybe you can check out my streams. Please follow me on Twitch. Thanks. Or you can follow my Instagram or Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever. That's where I post my finished digital drawings. If you're here because you like me, first of all, thank you. The next video will not be art related, at least I don't think so. And I also can't tell you when the next video is gonna be, because I upload whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have a schedule. Maybe I will catch you in the streams, maybe I will catch you in the next video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Bye. Bye. Peace.